Namaste dear students, welcome to Ginnar High School. I am Abhimanyu and we shall be learning the first chapter of 7th grade maths. That is, yes, you guessed it right, it's integers. Hope you have your pens and books ready. So without wasting any time, let's begin with it. So dear students, let's begin with the meaning of integers. So what are integers? Integers are group of negative numbers, positive numbers and 0. So the group of negative, positive numbers and 0 together makes integers. I'm sure you might be knowing about natural numbers and whole numbers group. Natural numbers are numbers starting from 1 and their end is indefinite. Whereas whole numbers have one number more, that is 0, and again their end is indefinite. We have learned about these two numbers group in lower classes. Now integers is bigger group compared to natural numbers and whole numbers. Integers has all the whole numbers inside, means 0 to further whole numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it also has negative numbers, minus numbers inside its group. So integers group is bigger than the whole numbers group and natural numbers group. So if we see the integers on the number line, how do they look? This is how they look. So on the number line, 0 will come right in the center, and towards the right side of 0, you can see there are positive numbers. So positive numbers lie towards the right of 0. Positive numbers lie towards the right side of 0. And the negative numbers lie towards the left of 0. The negative numbers. Negative numbers to the left of 0. And 0, which is in the center, is neither negative nor positive. ना तो ये negative number है, ना positive number है. ठीक है? And as we all know that the line can extend infinitely on both the sides. Similarly, we can have infinite number of positive numbers and infinite number of negative numbers in the integers group. I hope the meaning of integers is clear. Once again, integers group includes negative, positive numbers and 0. Let's move to the addition and subtraction part of integers. Now, for addition and subtraction of integers, there are some basic rules which we need to remember, and there are 4 in total. So there are 4 basic rules which we need to remember, and this will make the addition and subtraction of integers very simple for you. So which are those 4 basic rules? So the first basic rule is, when 2 integers are there for calculation and both have plus sign, at that time the operation, the calculation, the mathematical operation which we will do is add. We will add them. Well, okay, you have been doing this in lower class, so it's not new to you. When 2 plus integers are there, we simply add them. Okay. Now the second case is when 2 negative integers, means 2 numbers both having minus sign are there. What calculation do we do? We again add them. Now this is something new for you, right? So remember, when 2 negative integers are there in calculation, we again add them, right? Okay, let's see the third case. In this third case, the first integer is positive and the second integer is negative. So when the first integer is positive and the second is negative, we subtract, we do subtraction, right? Okay, minus. And in the fourth case, if you can see, the first integer is minus, negative, and the second integer is positive. So again, when minus and plus integer are there in the calculation, we subtract. Now, these are 4 rules, alright, but there is a simple way of remembering these rules. So what is that simple way? Now, if you have noticed, in the first 2 cases, both integer sign which are there in the calculation are same. In the first case, both integers are plus. In the second case, both integers are minus. means they have same signs. They have same signs. So when there is a case of same signs, when there is a case of same signs, simply add the integers, right? So if there are same signs, if both the integers in the calculation have same signs, we add, like we have done in the first two cases. And if the integers have different signs, like in the third and fourth case, you might have noticed, both the integers don't have the same signs. They have different signs. So when the integers have different signs, alag-alag signs, that time, what we will do? We will subtract. So when there are different signs of integers, we do subtraction people. It's a very simple way of remembering these four rules. I hope you have understood how we are going to do the calculation. With the examples, you will surely understand better. Now, after doing the calculation, you have to remember a very important thing. And this is the place where most of the children make mistakes. They forget to put the sign of the answer. Now, once you have got the answer after addition and subtraction, what sign will you give to the answer? It depends on the sign of the bigger number. So, in the calculation, whichever number is bigger, that number's sign should be given to the answer. Calculation में जो भी number बड़ा है, उसकी sign हमें answer को दे देंगे. ठीक है? Now, when I say the bigger number, I am talking about the number having the highest absolute value. So, in short, we'll understand what is absolute value. Now, suppose we have minus 3, right? If minus 3, it's an integer, it's there. So, what is the absolute value of minus 3? Absolute value of minus 3 is 3 without its sign, right? Okay? So, the absolute value of minus 3 is 3. So, you have to just see which number has the highest absolute value. That number's sign should be given to the answer. Okay, you'll understand it better with the examples. I hope you've understood this. Let's move to the examples of addition and subtraction. So now, students, let's see the examples of the first two cases where we have same signs. Remember, same signs we add. So I have written 4 examples on the board for you to understand. In the first example, what do you see? We see a 3 and 8. Now always remember, the sign of the number is always ahead of the number, right? So 8 sign is plus, but what is 3 sign here? So if the sign of the first term is not shown, remember it's always plus, right? So what situation do we have? What case do we have? We have the first case of both integers being positive. Yes or no? Yes. So we have 3 also plus and 8 also plus. So this is the situation of same signs. So whenever there are same signs, what do we do? What calculation do we do? We add. Yes. So 3 plus 8. What will be the answer? 3 plus 8 is 11. Nice. And what is the bigger number here in 3 and 8? In 3 and 8, 8 is the bigger number. Means 8 is the number with the highest absolute value. So its sign should go to the answer. So plus 11. Or even if you don't write plus with 11, it is understood as positive 11. So this is your final answer. Let's do the second one. Here again, 11th sign is not shown. So what is 11th sign here? Yes, you guessed it right. It's plus 11. Yes, so plus 11 and plus 7. Both integers again having the same signs, plus signs. So when both the integers have same signs, we add. Yes. So here again we will do the addition. So 11 plus 7 is 18. And whose sign will you give to the answer? 11, which is the bigger number. So 11 sign to be given to the answer plus 18. Even if you don't write plus here, it's fine. Now let's see these two examples. Now see these two examples very carefully. Here we have minus 5, means the sign of 5 is minus. And we have minus 3, means the sign of 3 is minus. 5 की sign minus, 3 की sign minus. Both integers again having the same signs. So remember, whether it's plus or minus, if both the integers have the same signs, we add. Always remember, whether it's minus sign of both integers or plus sign of both the integers, we add if they both have the same signs. So here again, both integers have the same signs. Yes or no? Yes. So what we will be doing here? We add. So 5 plus 3. What is the answer? The answer is 8. Nice. Now don't leave the answer here. The answer is not over. We still have to give the sign to the answer. So what will be the sign of 8 here? Which is the bigger number? 5 or 3? 5. Yes. So 5 sign goes to the answer. It is minus 8 as your final answer. The last one, would you like to try before I do it on the board? Okay, you may pause the video and try, and then once you finish the answer, you may unpause the video and check your answer. You may pause the video now. I hope you have finished the answer. So let's check our answer, people. Again, 10 sign is minus, 0 sign is also minus. So if both the numbers have the same signs, what we do? We add. Simple as that. So 10 plus 0. You know any number added with 0, that number itself is the answer. So 10 is the answer. But have we finished yet? No. What will be the sign of 10? The sign of the bigger number. So in 0 and 10, 10 is the bigger number. Its sign goes to the answer. So this is your final answer, minus 10. I hope you have understood the first two cases. Now for the second two cases, we will see the examples. Now dear students, let's see the next two cases, that is of different signs. So if the integers are having different signs, we know that we have to do subtraction. So we have 4 examples here of the same thing. Let's see the first example. What do you see? Here we have an 8. Now 8 sign is not shown here. So what will be the sign of 8? Plus. Exactly. And we have minus 5. So here we have 8 with plus sign and 5 with minus sign. Are the signs same? No, they are different signs. So when the integers in the calculation have different signs, what do? We subtract. Remember, we do subtraction when both integers do not have the same sign, they have different signs. Agar signs alag ho, to hum subtraction karte hain, right? So if we do subtraction, what would be the answer? 8 minus 5. 8 minus 5 is 3. And again, the same important rule to be followed. Once you get the answer, do not forget to put the sign of the bigger number. So which is the bigger number here? 8 or 5? Yes, it's 8. So 8 sign will go to the answer. Even if I don't put this plus, it's understood as plus 3. So plus 3 is our final answer. Let's see the next example. So here we have 2, which is plus 2, right? And minus 12. So plus 2 and minus 12, are the signs same? No, they are different, right? So when different signs are there, what do? We do subtraction. Yes. So is it possible to subtract 12 from 2? क्या हम 12 को 2 में से निकाल सकते हैं? No. तो हमें subtraction सीधा नहीं करना है. Right? Okay? The only way it is possible is 12 minus 2. So 12 minus 2 is 10. Okay, and have you finished the sum? No. We have to put the sign here. So what will be the sign of this answer? The sign of the answer will come from the bigger number. Which is the bigger number here? 12. Yes. So 12 sign should go to the answer. It has to be minus 10 as the final answer. Let's see the last two examples. We have minus 7 with plus 3. Again a case of different signs. So when there are different signs, what do? We do subtraction. Yes. So subtraction when happens, how it will happen? 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3. The answer is 4. Yes. Is the sum over yet? No. The sign of the bigger number. Which is the bigger number here? 7. 7 sign will go to the answer. it will become -4 as the final answer. And the last of the examples, I'm sure you're confident enough to try this by yourself. You may pause the video, and once you finish the answer, you may unpause the video to check your answer. You may pause the video now. I hope you have finished the answer. Let's check the answer. Case of different signs, both 9 and 0 have different signs. So what we will do again, subtraction. Whenever there are different signs, we do subtraction. 9 minus 0. You know 0 means nothing. So from 9, if we take out 0, अगर हमने 9 में से कुछ नहीं निकाला, तो क्या बचता है? 9. Yes. And what will be the sign of the final answer? The sign of the final answer will be that of the bigger number. So from 9 and 0, 9 is the bigger number. 9 sign goes to the answer, and it is -9. Now there is one simple trick I would like to tell you. Whenever there is a calculation with 0, the number is the answer, which is getting calculated with 0. In the first case also you saw that the number was the answer when we did addition with 0. Here again, when you do calculation with 0, the number is the answer in case of addition and subtraction. I hope you have understood all the 4 cases. Now let's move to the assignment. So then, dear students, hope you have enjoyed today's learning. If still there are any doubts, you may watch the video again. You may also contact me on my WhatsApp number, which I shall mention below this video. All the best for your assignment.